Hey y'all, back at it with the. Let me just adjust my camera a little bit actually. um, yeah, that's better. Back at it with the the Shelby build, and I might do a little bit of the F-18. Let me jump into the voice chat. Yeah, in Discord. Yeah, so back at it. I wasn't gonna stream today, and then I thought, like, I did like a mini mobile gaming stream last night, thinking I won't stream the next couple days. Tomorrow I'm not streaming. But yeah, I wasn't able to do a scale modeling stream in a few days, and yeah, but I figured I had some time this morning, at least a couple hours, maybe a little more. And so I think I'll do a few F-18 things first. But as always, I'll start off with, oh shoot, and I have to, no, that's fine. Let me just adjust my cam a little bit, yeah. Cool. So, as usual, my workbench, I leave it scattered, but it leaves me more time for scale modeling, as Dex said. By the way, Dex's stream was really cool last night. Not last night, I mean to say. Like a good chunk of the day, he did his 10 hours of streaming, and that was definitely cool to tune into. I'm not sure who won the contest. I'd be curious to find out. Yeah, and so like my whole weekend was filled with like bacon bread, and I'm doing it again today, just because I was so ecstatic about it yesterday. I'm making a whole grain, but anyways, I won't dwell on that now. So what I'm gonna do is just I'm actually gonna store some of my painted pieces in Ziplocs. I've become a big Ziploc guy for like storing pieces and organizing, and I hope they don't like become loose and scattered here. They might come a little loose, but that's okay. Just kind of organizing them. That's how I kind of ease into my streams lately. Hopefully they don't damage themselves, but I don't think so. Let me tuck away the engine. Maybe a couple of these pieces here. Yeah, just workbench cleanup. This won't close all the way, but that's fine. This might be kind of forcing it in. Yeah, I'll put that in the big Ziploc. So everything else I'll kind of put in a bigger Ziploc. And I did not literally come back from the model shop. I ordered some things online, and I want to show that maybe once some people get online. Yeah, so I'm just gonna put these large pieces in here. Let me widen this a little bit. Yeah, some of these are nicely painted, some of these are just primed. Cool, this is gonna definitely consolidate a bunch of things for me, and I have a whole another area. Don't worry, I'm not putting this away to stash for later, it's just organizational purposes. I have too many Ziploc bags for like organizing, but that's become my style. It's become my style. Okay. Yeah. Just gonna set this aside for now. Couple more segments. I'll be in the clear. Cool. So, and I don't really keep sprue pieces, but I'll save them nonetheless. Let me see. Yeah, I'll actually keep them here. I have enough to stash. Because I have my other sprues here, and I'll just kind of gently plop these in. I should clear out this other drawer because I have some other junk in there. But man, I'll talk about that bread I'm baking. I'm ecstatic about it, actually. I'm doing it again. I posted pics in Discord, which is super cool. Yeah. Putting this away for now. Oh, and the chrome parts. I actually want to do something with the chrome parts. I want to test out my pen. I'll do that in a bit. So actually, as mentioned, I want to work on the F-18 a little bit. And then I'll demo some of the stuff I ordered. The F-18. I'll get out what I need for the F-18. Now I finally have room for like my X-Acto. But I want to just cut out a couple bomb pieces. And I'm gonna debug my Tamiya airbrush. Again, my master airbrush is fine. Even though it got terribly dirty, it's just the outside. I've cleaned the inside well enough. The needle's not actually in there. Yeah, so F-18. So I'm all the way up to here. The main thing is I just don't want to get some of my, so yeah, like step 6. Some of the tires, step 6, step 7. See, I just don't want to get the tires confused. I don't think I will. Yeah, that's what I'll do. And then there's a little more. There's the final bomb. So I'll do the tires and I'll glue them. I'll do 2 tires at a time, and I'll glue. Let me just compare size-wise. Yeah, there is a size difference. Like, 32 is definitely smaller. And they go on opposite ends, and they're different color. So I won't glue that per se, because they have to be painted first. And I'm not painting the F-18. But the body's all constructed. Oh, and there are these exhausts, but... yeah, why don't I cut those out? I'll just kind of organize. Put my screw aside. And I'm just going to cut in order. Definitely from the Shelby I've learned you can very well consolidate a few steps, because like these are all painted black and silver, I guess, if G is silver. Something like that. Let me get my screw cutter, and I'll need a couple more plastic bags. Yeah, okay. So 23 and 22. Again, I just don't want to confuse them, but they're different. One has a striated... oh, wait, one is a 29. Hold up. What's the difference? So 22... just figuring this out. Screw. '23 and 22. Yeah. Oh, I get it. They're notched, one and the other. Right, of course. There are 2 exhausts. Let me cut, and I do think the area you cut with makes a difference. Let me cut these 4. And, you know, the Shelby is going to be mostly airbrushing today. Just cutting these out. The exhaust. Yeah, this will be obvious. 22. It'll make sense. Wait, I am a little confused. I mean, I'll definitely test fit right now. And I hope I didn't forget any small details from the body. I don't believe I did. Cav was telling me that he got some very special Japanese sprue cutters. I mean, this is Tamiya, so it's a Japanese sprue cutter. There's just a bunch of like bombs and little details left. So I think to divide up the work, I will paint in groups, but I can figure that out later. I'll paint like the tire stuff and the bay, and then I'll do the bombs. That's kind of how I'll consolidate. Just brainstorming now, I'm not sure. You know, I aspire to be like, I'll just say like Kit Checker streaming. Just very judicious, no rush at all. Right, and there might be some flashing here, but I'll see about that with primer. Like once I prime. I don't want to spend like an hour doing this, maybe like 40 minutes. So below the top of the hour, I'll shift tasks. And this is still in like 4 hours. My bread will be ready to bake. Just removing these, I guess, sprue mold injections. The only thing is the manual is off. As you can see, some of these are striated, but they're not actually striated. Anyways, I think they have to be painted for sure. Yeah, 22 and 23. Let's test fit. So 22 and then 23. B. Oh, B because it's the sprue. No, they don't really slide in. Let me see how it looks like on the other way around. What? Did I perhaps cut out the wrong piece? I'm gonna figure this out later. I'll spend like a minute eyeballing this. Maybe it is just like that. Just kind of like this, but I doubt it. I feel like I'm doing something dumb here. That's as far as it will go. I guess that can work. Doesn't seem right. I'll figure this out later. I just want to check something on the F-18 itself. Might as well bring it over. Yeah, so that locks in here nicely. Completely counterintuitive. Is it that it's my choice? No, it doesn't say option. But I am completely perplexed. I'm perplexed. Alright, I just want to do the wheels and the 4 shock absorbers, or I don't know what they're called. I'm much better with airplane interiors and like how the systems work in the cockpit. Okay. Want to cut out these wheels. 32. Yeah, smaller wheels. Why didn't I attach 24 and 20 feet? Oh, because it's different color. Yeah, that's why. Okay, that makes sense. I'll cut these out now. I don't want to move too far along this F-18 like sprue cutouts because I want to save time for the Shelby. But I'll keep working along. Now I don't know what's 24 and 25, but that's okay. A lot of flashing here, unfortunately. It makes sense, it's like a round piece. The seam lines later on this. Not the seam lines, the flashing in the mold injection. We were arguing about this like a month ago, like what kind of plastic is it? Is it liquid or solid? And I think Ian was saying it's actually solid plastic that's unpressed. Pork, how's it going? I knew someone would join, like, as I was talking about the debate we were having about how plastic works. Not plastic the streamer, but like polystyrene. How's your Sunday going? As you can see, I'm working on the F-18 a little bit. I just wanted to change things up. But I'll be going back to the Shelby in like 20 minutes or so. I don't know, have you done F-18s? Because I'm really perplexed about these exhausts. I don't know how like those two pairs align. Like on the back here of the F-18. I'll figure it out later. That's what I'm thinking. And I'm not gonna get the flashing off perfectly now. Doing okay, but I have had better. Okay. Okay, it's still good. And I'm gonna show what I got from my model shop. In a little bit. Not literally, because I ordered them online, but kind of. So, okay. 31. The tires. And the whatever comes out here, that's what I'm coming out of the landing gear bay. And I'm not gonna take the flashing off now because it's just a little too difficult. It's a very intricate piece, so I'm just gonna use my sharp side cutters to kind of snip off. But yeah, I was all up on the Discord saying how let me see this, I've been doing the old you've done the old Revel F-18 and working on the 72 scale F-18 now. Nice. Yeah, this is a 72 scale, but it's by Italieri, which was awful in terms of the body. The smaller pieces are fine actually. Yeah, but I was like baking bread this weekend, and I was posting pics in Discord. It's just been so fun. In addition to the scale modeling, I wasn't gonna stream at first, but I kind of snuck in a stream. I had some time. I'm baking bread again later. I'm doing like a whole wheat type of thing for today. Yeah. I'm not gonna cut out bombs today. I'm just gonna do the tires and these landing wheels, landing mechanisms with the wheels. F-18s are cool, but so far, from my limited building experience, I've preferred automobiles, muscle cars. I just find them extremely cool. Alright, I'm gonna worry about the flashing later. This isn't my focus. I just wanted to switch things up before I paint. Probably get a new X-Acto blade. I don't know what order I'll paint in. I mean, as I mentioned, I'm gonna consolidate some of these steps with painting. But yeah, I'm just gonna cut out these two. 38, and 37. I might glue those. I might, if there's not too much fun. You know what? No, I'm gonna, to not overwhelm myself with the F-18, I'm not gonna glue just two pieces for the sake of saying, oh, I glued a couple things. It's just because I didn't really I wanted to toy the idea of getting back to the F-18 and also not start with the Shelby right away, but I'll be moving on to the Shelby like in several minutes. So you're working on a 72-second scale F-18 at the moment. What manufacturer? Because you did the Revel before. Revel's probably better than Italieri. Yeah, there's like a lot of flashing on these here and here. I don't know if you can see, but there's quite a lot of flashing. You can actually probably see the mold injections and quite a lot to remove prior. So yeah, I'll probably even have to sand it down. Academy? Okay. I've never done an Academy kit. So I don't know what to say, and I don't know much about them. That's cool. Okay. And yeah, 34 and 35. I'll do the 236s. And I won't even, I'll just cut them out of the sprue and bag them as is. They're, as I said, they're intricate. And I don't want to kind of rush through, like, evening out the pieces and then fuck it up. This is my second Academy kit. It's a damn good kit. Okay, nice. Have you posted Discord pics? With these, not yet. Alright, I'll be excited to see them. With these little pieces, like this one here, I like undercut because I don't want to damage. So I cut a little to the side and then I trim up later. Right, this is going into my plastic baggie of little pieces. And I think it's time for the Shelby. I'm just gonna put these two sprues in another bag. I have like plastic bags for everything. Keeps the dust away, you know, and helps me keep track of everything. Did you do anything fun this weekend besides, you know, scale modeling stuff? So let's see, I'll show you what I got. In addition to like the thinners and primers I've been getting, I got Mr. Color leveling thinner for my Mr. Color primers. So that should come in handy. This prevents leaks. It's like a special tape. Not really, just spent 10 hours in Dextream. Kind of cleared my schedule for it. Nice. Yeah, I wasn't there the whole 10 hours, but I stopped by a few times. It was exciting for sure. It was cool. And I put him up on my big screen TV. I have an Apple TV connected to my TV, and I loaded up the Twitch application and I put him up. So this is Mr. Color leveling thinner. And then what else did I buy? I got some tack, because I'm a blue tack guy for like painting. I got some disposable pipettes right here. Like I got a 300 count. By the way, who won the contest, the raffle? Or did he not announce it yet? Doomer! Wow. Haven't seen him in a while. I mean, he hasn't been so active. But, yeah. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Oh, and I got these black acrylic markers because the chrome parts I have here, if I can find my reference pics. Oh, it'll be so difficult though with my shaky hands to paint, to like color, because I can't do this with a paintbrush, but I'll show it up close. Here's what I'm talking about. So like painting the Cobra, this, yeah, in black. And I might give it a go, but I'm kind of scared to attempt it. Oh, I see how this opens. I need the 1mm. It's the 3. Okay. Let me check reference pics. Oh, everything is painted black, but this chrome silver. I might just take a, yeah, I mean, I don't have to do this. And I know you can't see my MacBook screen, pork belly, but yeah, basically it's everything but. I'll start easy. What about the cap? The cap has a wire going through it. Oh man, this would be so tough. I'm even wondering if this is like a paint job. I'm gonna just make a few streaks. Oh, and it's two-sided. Like the lettering is on both sides. Wait. It is white. Shake well. Push tip slightly to release air pressure. 1, 2. I'm just gonna guesstimate 30 seconds. So I'll test it out here first. 30 seconds. But these are washable. So I'm gonna practice. I want to do this right before I chrome coat. Well, no, because I like the chrome that's on here. I like the chrome that is on here. Yeah. But it's actually liquid black, let's put it that way. Okay, but it looks like paint, so I'll kind of, that's the smallest size there. I just doodled. I'll wait like 10 seconds and see. Let me see from here. Yeah, it smudges here, but in a minute or so, I'm just gonna try a tiny dab here, and I'll save this for another day because really it should be clear coated. I mean, it works nicely, but I can also tell you, I'm not gonna be able to, this still isn't fine enough for painting. It's unmaskable. It's unmaskable. Like, this is just too small to mask. You basically want the lettering in chrome, but everything else black. And the, like, stripes, you want those chrome. But I could do the border, and that would look nice. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, on to some painting. So I've showed you all my model supplies, but yeah. I want to, one more time, debug the Tamiya. Presumably it worked, it just, I wasn't diluting the primer enough, but I just gotta find my right needle. I'll put these back in a bag. I bagged all my other pieces, only to be brought back and taken out again. Here we are. So the Tamiya, this is the master airbrush, which I will use, but the Tamiya I want to use for the blue, and it's just dirty on the outside. I just need to, one more time, get that right needle for the Tamiya. And here it is. Yeah, this is definitely it, because it's new. No, the Tamiya has its own needle. This was an old Tamiya needle, so this should be kind of easy. Kind of. Once more, I'm gonna just adjust my cam. With the airbrushing. I have this like tripod setup that works pretty well. And I know it's tilted to the side. I'll fix that momentarily. Okay, cool. I'll just get my vent hood open. I mean my window open for my vent pipe, because I like to ventilate. But maybe it's a silly question. What's your like favorite stage of modeling? Cutting out, gluing, painting, if I were like detail work, anything involving decals or just fine cutting and like putty, things like that. I know like the last one's a broad category, but I was just wondering. Let's see, what else do I need? Right, I need that nut. I'll keep my other airbrush close by. just making some adjustments here. I didn't really lose, I misplaced the back nut of, I guess, the Tamiya, but they're replaceable. You hate decaling, sanding, and painting? You like assembling? For me, I hate the sanding, and I hate sanding for sure. Yeah, I hate the sanding. I hate like putty. No, if it's a small amount, I don't mind putty. It's kind of satisfying. But decaling I quite enjoy. Unless it's stressful, but yeah. I actually wanted to paint 3 things today. Touch up the engine. Touch up the engine. And then do a lot of black and prime painting. But I don't know, I'm kind of feeling worn down. I might just do the engine touch-up and paint like a couple other small pieces. What's like not rewarding, but what will be reassuring for me is that the Tamiya can paint, because I've had a lot of airbrush issues the last month, as people know. And if I can paint just as well, that's reassuring for me. I don't want to make this like a troubleshooting stream. Obviously, you've seen some other stuff like the F-18. But I don't know. Let me see how I'm doing for time. I mean, I've only streamed just under the hour. Should paint at least black. I'll see. I will see. I fudged up this glove. I'm trying to get a freaking glove on. There we go. I try and save my gloves. Get that quick disconnect on. I feel like the parts one hates, you just need to embrace them, and then you'll like it all. I know that's kind of dumb. It's easier said than done. So let's see, I want to touch up the engine. Yeah, because on this side, I need a little more coating. Yep, like right here, it's a little dim. Okay, let me also, Fortunately, I'm low on lacquer thinner, but I'm just going to use a little bit to clean this edge. Okay, that's fine. And, yeah, my pipettes. My new pipettes. Just putting them in like a bag so I have some stocked up. I have a 300 count. And I guess for thinner I can reuse, because there's no color to thinner. So let's see. So if I pipette, I can pipette directly into the airbrush. But I feel like, what would you say? I feel like I should still maybe pipette into a mixing cup and mix. The first time I'm gonna do that. So let's see. Let me get my booth going. Oh, and that other piece I was gonna paint. The alternator. Oh, let me turn this off for a second. Where is, yeah, I'm just cross-checking, or double-checking, I mean, not cross-checking. Yeah. Part 15, the alternator. Unfortunately, I primed in black, because I forgot that I'll be painting that part in blue. But that's okay, like, that's okay. And I only primed one side. So here's the alternator. That's okay if I primed one side. For a small part like this, A-okay. Painting for me has become one of the funnest. Like painting and assembly for me are the funnest parts of the process. I'm gonna paint the alternator this way. Let's see if this Tamiya will work. Okay, now comes the fun part. I still need my stirring stick, a couple pieces of paper towel, a couple pieces of toilet paper. That's how I like to set up my cleanup area. I'll get a pipette. And I don't need much at all, so I think I'll use the smallest striation. And please let this thing work, because the Tamiya was working. I've totally cleaned it. I mean the Iwata. I keep saying the Tamiya, the Iwata airbrush. So I still am gonna mix. Okay, so let me give this a go with this ML. So it's ML. I mean, 0.5 is still a little much for me, but 0.5 it is. Great, so here's the problem. Now I've stained it. I've stained it now, and I can't see crap. I don't want to be wasting, but like, now I can't. I shouldn't have dunked all the way. Let me get another one. This pipette method isn't easy itself. At least it's clean. I like clean paint finishing methods. Okay. Wait, I squeezed it out. So will this even work? No. It doesn't. Let me try one more time. So, like, that was 0.5. Like, I don't know if you're seeing this. Here's the thing. Like, that was 0.5. But like, half of it is stuck. Whatever. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna close this up. Yeah. Manchu. So I'm just using the pipette, and I've had to try it 3 times because, like, it gets stuck on the sides. It gets stuck on the sides. And let me just turn this off for a sec. Yeah, it gets stuck on the sides, and like, I went through 3 pipettes. First of all, you have to do it super slow. I get that. That's on me. But yeah, it gets stuck on the sides. I mean, I could wash off the paint with thinner, but then I don't know my proportions. Like, I could add a couple drops. And then that's what I'll do. I'll add, I don't know how you do this with pipettes. I didn't realize it'd be so tough. I might as well go back to just eyeballing. I mean, my cups have measurements on the side. I see that's a drop at a time. You do it one drop at a time? I see. Okay, well I'm gonna guesstimate. Guesstimating isn't so bad. Kind of just giving it a rinse. Look there. I didn't realize you did it one drop at a time. Silly me. Well, I kind of rinsed, and this is roughly the same amount. Needs a tad bit more. My guesstimation method isn't so bad. I am doing it in cups. I'm just doing, first of all, this is the Tamiya, I keep saying Tamiya, the Iwata airbrush. And it should be working fine now. My master airbrush is working fine. I think I just had dilution issues in last time. Yeah, a couple more drops. Next time I'll do it one drop at a time. Yeah, but I also look for that consistency, like, kind of flows on its own consistency. But you're right, it is about proportion. And, you know, it was, like, below 0.5, way below 0.5, so, ml. But you are right, it's about proportion. Okay, I like that. Let me just clean up this thing. But yeah, if I don't know if you saw on YouTube, this weekend I've been heavy into like baking bread, and I'm doing it again today. Around 3 p.m. I'm gonna bake more. I've been proofing it overnight. Actually have felt like a baker. I like woke up at 1 a.m. to kind of put it in proofing baskets. Yeah, it was cool. Okay, moment of truth. I'm gonna see if the WADA is working properly. I kind of lied. I made the assumption that it's working properly after I fixed the dilution issues. Something's a little fishy. I swear it's been cleaned well. Hold on, let me turn this off. Guys, I think I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna read your comment. I'm gonna try again in a couple minutes, but this is fishy with the WADA. I might need more troubleshooting, which in the meantime I'll use the master. My buddy just dropped a 135 scale Black Hawk helicopter that he found at a show for me. Nice, like he sent you, or like he sent you a built model or something from, I don't know. I kind of feel bad about it, mind you. It might be. I've cleaned this airbrush very well, you know, as I've done before with the master airbrush. I'll try one more time, but it's like everything's been cleaned well. This is just the outside. The outside is a little dirty, but yeah, I don't know what's up. I do have O-ring issues. They're not ideal, but they're there. Mine, like if it's sticking, now it sprayed a tiny bit of paint. You know, I have it might be that the crap, and I just dropped the O-ring. Just putting this in gently. The WADA lube, I use plenty of lube. I'll use more, but guys, what this is seeming like, I might need to rage quit. I mean, I can also paint with the master, but I don't have, well, I have time for a long stream, but it's just, I'm not in the right mindset for like one of those, like my Saturday long 3-hour streams. It's kind of to make up for not streaming scale modeling at all last week, which I know, or mostly last week I didn't stream scale modeling. But I just dropped my O-ring, but kind of screw it. I'm thinking of ordering more O-rings. I'll find it. What I have to do is I have to clean that airbrush. So check the ports and the tip. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. The needle isn't coming out all the way, I'll tell you that. However, brand new needle tip that should match from Iwata. So I am clearing some paint, kind of dumping it. And I'm gonna call this like a quits. I'm not signing off yet, but a quits for the day. I have to get back to my bread, although that's in like 4 hours, or 3 hours now, in like 3 hours. And it's kind of getting hot. I don't have the AC on, but I might need to turn it on. It's, you know, probably same in Connecticut. It could be dry paint. I was gonna say, it's probably getting warm in Connecticut too, just like in Boston. So let me turn up the pressure. Yeah, I'll have to troubleshoot this one more time a different day. Fortunately, I don't think there'll be a bunch of areas to clean. It's 72 right now. I think it's probably like 74, 75. But I actually haven't checked. I'm just speaking out of my intuition. Right. The cleaner's not even gonna go through. That's a shame. But oh well. So let me just... and things are falling. Like my toilet paper and tissues. Let me just wipe. Wipe well. Get some lacquer thinner, airbrush, sold as airbrush cleaner for, not for, but by Tamiya. I have one of the old MRC Academy. My Renegade is problematic to a point that I'm ready to shit can it. What's a Renegade? Is that a kit or an airbrush? And by the way, you were saying a kit that someone found for you. Was it like a built kit? Or Badger Renegade Chrome? Don't know much about that. Don't know much about that. Let me get a couple more Q-tips. This is a shame. This is gonna put like... Well, I could switch back to the Master and troubleshoot this Master airbrush. But this is, knowing me, and I'm gonna not spend a whole afternoon troubleshooting this stuff. It's gonna put a delay in my Shelby build. That's how my day started, with the compressor taking crap. That's why I said my day wasn't the best so far. Oh, I get you. I hear what you're saying. I hear you. Clean this needle. Ah, it fell. Gotta be careful with that. Okay. Alright, that's clean. I use a Craftsman 10-gallon portable compressor. 10 gallon? I probably have like a 2.5, 3. Probably like a 3-gallon. You can actually see it here. That's my compressor. Show it again. It's a 2-part compressor, so it can stay quiet for the most part. Oh, let me also vent my compressor. Just venting my compressor. A Craftsman 10-gallon. Interesting. I hate to say this, but the last like 2-3 days, it's because I've had troubles with scale modeling. I got more joy out of bread baking than scale modeling. And I hope I don't sound like a traitor, because I'm not. It's just a spur of the moment thing. But I mean, they're both good crafts and hobbies. In my old place, I had my shop compressor plugged into my hobby area with a remote switch. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool that you had it connected like that. Throwing these away. I don't really have to vent because there's minuscule smell, but I might anyway for like 20 minutes. Guys, I think that's all. I'm gonna call it. Obviously I didn't get through painting the Shelby parts, but at least I did some F-18 and just kind of chatted and talked and hung out, but it was good. I'll probably be back again. I can't stream Monday, I think, but I'll be back again like midweek probably, having hopefully come up with some game plan to keep painting the Shelby. Yeah, I should have never neglected cleaning the airbrush. The shop compressor was set at 150 psi with a 120 gallon tank and professional air dryer. That's really cool. That's nice. Yeah. But guys, I'm gonna call it and head on out. Thanks for stopping by. Always appreciate your company. And I hope to see your progress pics on Discord and post some of mine as well. Take care. Bye bye. Enjoy your Sunday.